Universities across the country have gone crazy in Jew hatred. There's a kid at Cornell who thinks Jews should have their throats cut. He finally got arrested. Cornell University has gone off the deep end into the toilet. There's an update literally within the hour. Bottom line is there have been calls for death to Jews, death to Israel, encouraging physical violence against Jewish students at Cornell because of perceived co-conspiracy with Israel for defending itself against Hamas. I don't even understand the logic. There was an indictment today of this one kid who called for Jews to have their throats slit. And his parents came out just now and said, well, he has mental illness problems. That's at the minimum. But as far as I'm concerned, without some very harsh legal responses, this insanity is going to continue to perpetuate. And without consequence, the crazies will keep up with it. And it's starting to look like 1933 Berlin on some of these college campuses. And it's 2023.
Yeah, I have to say, Barry, I'm not surprised at seeing the Muslim Brotherhood instigated protests and demonstrations thrown in with the elements of what used to be the Black Lives Matter movement on the streets in the United States, in particular in blue-run cities and locations around the country. But it did take me aback to see our students, our young people. The level of the hatred, the level of the anti-Semitism really did take me aback. And Cornell is just one of these universities where this was evident. There were students in another university on the campus who fled into a library, locked the doors because there were Jew-hating students on the outside pounding to get in and get at the Jewish students. The online hatred that is being spewed in social media circles. This young man at Cornell may very well suffer from mental issues. That's to be adjudicated and decided. But what he put online, threatening the lives of Jewish students, threatening, as you say, slit their throats. The young man is 21 years old. That's an adult. And he absolutely deserves to be indicted and brought before a court of law, and there it will be adjudicated. But there must be consequences, as you say, not just for the students doing this, but the professors who have inculcated them, indoctrinated them with this Jew hatred on our campuses for years, and the heads of some of these universities, presidents and so forth, permitting this to go on and continue. I will say I'm encouraged by one thing, and that is watching some of the very big name donors to alumni organizations, some of whom happen to be Jewish donors, withdrawing their pledges of financial support to these universities that allow and perpetuate Jew hatred on campus.
Well said. I hope it happens. I hope it happens big time, and I hope it happens on every single college campus, or else, as far as I'm concerned, every parent, every donor ought to say, I'm done with you. I don't want to send my kids to this indoctrination camp of insanity anymore. And the professors, tenured or not, bye-bye. Calls for violence, calls for discrimination. If this was about Black people or Asian people or Latinos, there'd be buildings being burned down right now. But because it's Jews, well, it's debatable. We haven't seen all the videos. We're not sure. Blah, blah, blah. It's all BS, and you and I both know it.
You're making a good point there, Barry. You substitute the name of any other minority, as you said, African Americans on campuses, Hispanics on campuses, even Asians on campuses. Substitute that group, that demographic, in place of Jewish students, and there'd be an outcry, an outrage everywhere. But because it's Jewish students, and again, I am taken aback by the viciousness of it, the expanse of it all, but substitute Jewish students, and somehow that's okay. Well, it's not okay. And it wasn't okay in the 1930s in Germany. It's not okay today when they're painting Stars of David on homes in Paris and Berlin and the United States. We thought we were done with this. We thought never again. But here it is, raising its ugly head again, Jew hatred once again.